These are HIV confessions from people that are HIV positive, but you would never know because I know and y'all don't need to know. Okay, and this chick a few years ago snooped into my wardrobe and found them, and she only mentioned it when we were fighting. Sfebe said the ARVs. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but what?
Why is the chicken so funny? Because
So this is my first year roommates had walked into my room while I was picking for recess. And obviously I packed them first so that I don't forget them at rest. She asked what are they for, and I panicked and said for flu. Deny. It's weirder when you're undetectable because now you must make them understand that it's there, but at the same time it's not there. Why would I want to infect you? Why would I make it my life mission to infect you with HIV? That's just crazy.
Go to lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on the bros for immunity. Man, beat them that shit.
So a while back, I posted on my Instagram story about how I was working with Ufine Shit, one of my many love of my lives on campus when I was still studying in UJ. And I was working with him. He was, I think, the gang car to the gates. And as we're walking there towards the gate, my pills fell. My pills fell, they just shattered on the floor. They went down on the floor. Like, and he asked me, what are those pills? And I couldn't say those were ARVs. That was fine shit. So I just missed him, right? I posted that on my Instagram story. A lot of people that are HIV positive reached out to me, but in fact, we've also been in that situation. So I'm going to read their HIV confessions. Not the same experience, but one of my friends ran into me at the pharmacy holding my pills for the 3 letters, meaning she was getting her ARVs at the pharmacy. But they were in a cage wrapped up, and he asked me, what are those pills for? And I lied to him and said, I'm collecting pills for my sister since she's at work. Guys, you must lie and lie. And when I say lie and say those are not ARVs, they're Panados, lie. But I do not encourage someone who's not going to disclose their HIV status. If umuntu is nosy opening your wardrobe ARVs and they're like, are these ARVs? Lie. Say those are BBL pills. Because why are you opening up people's doors? I'm gonna be nosy, but no, girl. I have been positive for 7 years. Can I tell you I still hide my pills from everyone except my family? I can't go out for dinner dates because my paranoid mind will tell me, good, yeah, sesi, upilisa izulu pula. Upelisise. Oh, upelise uzolipuza. Oh, okay. Upelisi uzolipuza ganjani. Then I decline dinner dates. I only do lunch and make sure by 6:30 and like at night or the evening I'm home. I even have an alarm to remind me to go home. I tell people that I used to drink my pills in the bathroom because I was just so afraid. People were like, you're crazy. It's not deep. It's deep. My first year roommates had walked into my room while I was picking for recess. And obviously I packed them first so that I don't forget them at rest. She asked what are they for, and I panicked and said for flu. Deny. Fast forward, my second year, I was crashing out and told her the truth. And she said she knew. She gave me time to tell her. Aww. She knows the pills because she knows a family member that's HIV positive. South Africa, you're most likely to know someone that's HIV positive. Could you your family member or your friend? I think the roommate being aware of the situation made it easy for her. I went on a 5-day trip with my cousin and my colleague. I ditched them at 9 to take my pills. I'd get so annoyed when we're not back at the hotel or we don't eat before 9. So obviously she followed me to our room. Hey, why are you following someone to their room? And asked me what they are, and I said it's prevention pills. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Manjo, when now you're gonna be nosy and follow me around. You wanna see how I take my pills soon? Oh. I used to be late in primary school because I had to wait for 7 o'clock to take my pills, and my grandmother knew I'd forget to take them if I take them to school. But also, she didn't want other kids to find out because one time they disclosed my status to me. She said I must not tell anyone, and to date, it's only my family that knows. And this chick a few years ago snooped into my wardrobe and found them, and she only mentioned it when we were fighting. Sfebe said the ARVs. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but what? So this is a very similar story, because In primary school, I used to take my pills at night. So I was on the second line treatment. I was taking 2 types of ARVs, if that makes sense. I was taking pills in the morning and night, but my grandfather combined them. I used to take them only at night. I only took them once to school. I got shouted at, and they told me the same thing. But say, Andy, so no one's supposed to know that you're drinking your pills and stuff. But that's also my worst fear. Like, what do you mean, Sfebe say ARVs? Ungena, Sfebe say ARVs. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Oh, guys, the things you go through. But with this person, you kind of did not disclose. Please disclose. Please disclose. I lived in boarding school for my grade 11 and 12. I lived in boarding school for my grade 11 and 12. And every day at 7 o'clock, I'll take my pills, and everyone knew them as pills for diabetes. I'd put them in different packaging only for one girl to open them because she wanted to have one since they were written chewables. And asked me in front of the entire dome why the pills inside aren't the ones written outside. How, like, why on earth would you go through my stuff without permission? Exactly. Even this thing where people are like, oh, you have Panadol pills, or you have these vitamins, can I have? Get your own. How about go pharmacy your I would be so mad, because why are you even nosy? Guys, why are you nosy? My father's side of the family, even my dad didn't know I was positive. It's a family affair that we still don't know to this day. They didn't know I was positive, so I think my mother told him it was for kidney stones. So everyone knew it was kidney stone medication, you know? Negative people will never understand the mental battles we go through in terms of future relationship and how our partners will be affected. Even if positive people make peace with their own reality, those fears still linger. It's weirder when you're undetectable, because now you must make them understand that it's there, but at the same time it's not there. Bro, so I'm undetectable now for 2 years now. And the first thing I always get is that, okay, you're undetectable, sharp, like, can I go down on you? I won't get it. I'm like, and it's tricky because there's a total abantu who will literally tell you, nah, when are you lying? There's no such thing as undetectable. You just want to infect me. Why would I go out in my way to infect you? Why would I do that? Why would I want to infect you? Why would I make it my life mission to infect you with HIV? That's just crazy. Okay, cool. Tell me about it. The amount of times I've had guys disappear after even explaining to them what U equals U means. Guys, real. Like this one guy named basically I asked him to test for other STIs because there's other things more dangerous than HIV. I was like, please test. He was like, give me, why must I test? Shouldn't you be testing? I'm like, fair. So saying that HIV in test in, but I can test for other STIs. He's like, nah, last time I checked you were undetectable. Did you lie to me? And me and this guy used protection, so I don't understand. He just went on and on, basically said, you will infect me. You should test. I'm like, nigga. Nigga. I even dread starting relationships, especially if I'm in the talking stage. I hear guys' opinion about HIV before even disclosing it. I just ghost honestly. Even Facebook makes these jokes about HIV. No wonder people always hide their status and fear being stigmatized. Bro, before I disclose, I'll ask you about HIV. So how do you feel about this? If you're telling me, Gucci, it's your opinion in the day, but there's a difference between stating opinion and being rude. If you're gonna say shit like, yeah, people that are HIV positive just want to infect people, or if you say things like, me, I'll burn people that are HIV positive, why are they around me? Are we not supposed to be breathing the same air as you? You know, there's a difference between saying, nah, I'm aware that there's people living with HIV and I wouldn't want to date them. That's your opinion, it's fine. But if it was disrespect, I'm fair to that's bantu. Sbantu senziputa. Sbantu puta my penis. Okay, your babes, my boyfriend literally said no amount of counseling would ever make him understand or date someone who's HIV positive. We've been dating for 3 months, and thank God we've never done anything. Lapo of caught feeling shame, I'll just ghost. Where nah. So her key word here is that they've not done anything. As long as you've not done anything sexual with this person, I'm fit. So there's no need to tell them. It's only when you are about to have sex or you are born a good lab face. I just want to tell you this so that you can choose if you want to be with me. Once asked Dahan, would you date a person living with HIV? She said no. Those people are walking death sentence. Time she was sitting opposite a walking death sentence, she did not know. That's the thing about people that are consistent with their treatment. You wouldn't know. You would not know. Oh, the day people would know, I would die on the floor. My situation is kind of different. When I found out about my status, I had already broken up with my boyfriend. And since he was basically the only person apart from my family that I had fully trusted with everything, I told him about it and he was actually cool. about it and just encouraged me to continue taking my medication, and he somehow still wanted us back together, which surprised me a lot, but simply because of how our relationship was before. I just couldn't go back to him, but at the same time, I'm like, what if there's no other one who's gonna accept me? Girl, there's gonna be someone who's gonna accept the challenge of being with someone who's HIV positive. Don't let these people guilt trip you. My story is different. My man accepted me right away. I didn't even tell him. He figured it out himself by doing research, because one time I told him I had my 6-month checkup and he added 2 and 2. While I was waiting to see my doctor, he came by the doctor's suite and had brought me water because I have been waiting there for a while. Oh my gosh, can someone do that when I go to my treatment? I'm saying a package. Like, so sweet. You should have done this, but this is so sweet. I actually enjoyed this series, guys. Let me know if you want more HIV confessions, and if you do drop your confession, I would never reveal who you are. Don't worry. Rather, they know I'm HIV positive and not y'all. Gotcha.
In the Jewish community, I won't tell on the bros with immunity. Man, beat them, that shit ain't gonna